Hey, rock stars, you are indeed on the win yesterday and chopped a few inches off. And so there's that. But I hope y'all are having a fantastic end of the week and a wonderful start to your November. It is lovely. It is 65 gorgeous degrees, and we're going to get on our walk, do a little walking and a little talking. There it is. Let me flip y'all. Go through my neighborhood once and again. I hope the weather is nice where y'all are. We've had rain, and so you can kind of look at the grass and see where the brown is fading and the green is coming back in. If you look in the yards, they are looking like they're beginning to be, the green is returning, and we're always happy to see that. We're due the rest of the weekend more and more rain, and I'm super excited about that because we really need it really, really badly. We've been in a drought, and it appears that the cabbage that I just planted and stuff is going to begin its growth, and I'm going to have enough for Thanksgiving, and I'm just so happy about that. I'm going out now because I was told by a gardener friend of mine's video, when y'all get a chance, y'all need to go and watch CC's Texas Garden for fantastic gardening tips and beautiful views of the lush garden that she has. It is absolutely gorgeous. Hey, Scarlett and Anna and the Oscar cat. I appreciate y'all for joining the live. But CC was talking about garlic and how it deters pests. So I'm going to plant quite a bit of garlic in my raised beds to help. But everything's looking really, really good. The cabbage is taking off. The parsley and the basil and the dill also are taking off too, because it's been struggling because it's been so hot, but now it's cooling off. It's beginning to take off. So I have enough garlic now, not garlic, but basil and dill and parsley to begin to harvest so that more can come, and that's what I'm getting ready to do. So I'm excited about that. I love cooking with fresh herbs. It's the taste is different. It's very, very different. But yeah, this weekend is gonna be kind of a chill weekend. I don't really have any plans. I'm just going to kick back, relax, and let things flow as they flow. This week has just been a very, very challenging week. Very, very stressful week. And it's absolutely not the way I wanted to end the month. This month was my birthday month, and I wanted to enjoy every minute of it. And while I did, I had a good time. It was just very, wasn't what I wanted it to be, but I made the best of it. Ooh, but this month is going into the holidays, and I'm going to do more than just make the best of it. I'm going to make some changes. Some old things are leaving and some new things are coming. And I am waiting. I'm in a holding place right now. And I'm just waiting. I know, you know how when you know something great is coming and you want it to hurry up? That's where I am. I know something really, really, really good is coming really big because I put in the work and all of that stuff, and I know it's coming. But it's just the waiting. The waiting is the hardest part. Now this is our old school. Yes, I am. But I want to finish, Scarlett, I want to finish 2024 in grand fashion. I want to finish 2024 in a way that pleases God. And I know that I'm going to, but it's just, you've worked and there's a time where you have to wait before you see what you work for pay off. And that's where I'm at. But yeah, every time I walk past this school, I wonder what they're getting ready to do to it. And I wonder when they're going to tell us who live in this neighborhood. This school is being renovated. They've gutted it and cleaned it all out and stuff. And they're getting ready to do, I don't know if they're getting ready to do something. Well, I know the school that was there is gone. It's no longer. The kids have been moved to other schools. But what exactly they're going to do to this one, I don't know. But I want to know. The city council meetings that they've had these past couple of months, normally by now they will tell us what they're going to do with this, but I haven't gotten any notifications. And I haven't seen anything pointing to what they're going to do to this building. Me personally, and I've said this a million times, they just need to reopen it. I'm not really understanding why it was closed to begin with. It was a nice school. It's an old school, so I could see them over the summer closing it to renovate. You know, it's old. The structure itself is old. It's older than I am. Tell you how old. The first superintendent of this school was my pediatrician. Okay, that should tell you how old the school is. So it needed renovations, but over the past couple of years, they have renovated. And it's nice. I mean, my daughter graduated from this elementary school, and she would walk from the house to the school. This was in the days where kids could walk home from schools in their neighborhoods and be safe. Can't really do that no more. But yeah, I want them to just reopen it back up. The kids in this neighborhood benefited in every way from this school. It was a good school. They had a great curriculum. And a lot of the kids from this school went on to college. And they are pretty successful business people in life and regular everyday people with families and children and stuff. And it's generational. A lot of their kids and grandkids were going to this school. My niece came back to the school. She went to the school and then went to this high school across the street, graduated, and then she went to college and got her certifications to become a teacher. And she came right back to this school and became a teacher herself. So it just, and then my brother-in-law, he worked at the high school for 20-something years and retired. So, I mean, there's quite a bit of history there that we have with the school district. And I just wish they reopened it back up. I don't know if it was budget cuts or all of that stuff. I know money is tight, but this school and this teacher served this neighborhood extremely well. Good teachers. So it's just kind of sad to me. Say that every time I pass this school because I want it to open back up. But be that as it may, be other than that, I don't really have anything on my mind. I just wanted to come live and show y'all. As you can see, the sky is very, very cloudy. It's not even overcast because, for as far around as you can see, it's mostly cloudy. And that provides a nice covering for the sun to not be able to get through and it to be cool. It's just, it's my kind of weather. I've enjoyed this little Indian summer period that we had where we didn't have a whole lot of sun because it was kind of cool and windy and stuff. And it's been real nice to walk. It hadn't been humid or, you know, hard to breathe out here because of the pollen and all of that stuff is kind of down. So it's been super, super nice. And I'm enjoying it. This is my time of year anyway. Things just get a little slower and the weather gets a whole lot nicer. But yeah, I just would like to know. I'm going to look again and see if we have any word on what's supposed to be going on with this building. Yeah, I'm just out walking on my lunch. Walking is probably the lowest impact exercise. My daughter is like this gym person, and so she faithfully goes to the gym every day, and she gets a lot out of it. There's a lot of machinery and stuff that she can, weight training and all of that stuff, and she loves it, and she's getting results pretty quickly. You can see how all the things that she's doing is showing up in her physically. You're able to see she's trimming down and she's firming up, and it's helping her. It's also changing her appetite, and also the things she eats, she's becoming more and more selective. So it's benefiting her greatly, and I'm proud to see her dedication to it. That's how I am about walking. I'm out here at least 3 times a day. I'm walking at least 3.5 miles every day. But on these days here lately, it's been closer to 5 miles on some days because the weather's been so nice. And I can just walk for miles and miles. But I know I'm not kidding myself. Walking, as much as I walk, it's still not enough for mobility and muscle strength and that sort of thing. I still need weight training, but I have not yet found, hey, absolutely 100, happy Friday to you and welcome in. I haven't found a weight program that I can commit to. One point in time in the gym, I had a weight routine, and 2020 came and dismantled everything. So as soon as that was done and I could get back into the gym, I started back over with the weight routines and stuff like that. And I had just lost my focus and my why why am I in here? Why am I doing this? I had lost my commitment and all of that. And while I've gone back to the gym off and on since then, I can't, I have not been able to, I'm not going to say I can't, but I haven't been able to regain that commitment to the gym. But I have not stopped walking. I still am committed to walking to the point where it's routine. And my body will let me know if I decide to just sit around and do nothing to get up. So I do that, but I know I need some other stuff. I know I need some sort of form of weight training. So in the future, I'm really going to look at what that's going to look like, because I know I'm going to have to add something. Still eating halfway decently. Now, this past week, don't judge me. This past week was my birthday week. And exactly right. Something is better than nothing. But you know how you need a little extra something, because you know what you're doing is good, but you need just a little bit something else. That's where I'm at. And I've been there for a while, but it's just tough. I mean, and then too, with what I was doing, I wasn't seeing any results like I would wanted to see. And I would be doing it. If I'm gonna commit to something, I'm gonna go okay, I'm gonna do this weight training. I'm gonna do it for 30 days. I'm gonna go in, not gonna go super hard, but I'm gonna be super committed to it. If I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do it every day for 30 days or every day for 15 days. But I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do more days of weight training, then I just slack off, and I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna have a decent routine, and I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna get it done. Let's just say for the next 15 or 14 days, next 2 weeks, I'm going in. And I'm gonna commit to that, and I'm gonna do that rain, shine, sleet, or snow, just the way I'm out here walking rain, shine, sleet, or snow. And when I don't see results, I immediately just like, I still do it, but the drive and all of that is just not there. And so I'm just doing it just to be doing it. It's going through the motions. When I was in the gym and I was doing weight training and stuff like that, it took me, when I first got serious about it, I know it took me, before I saw any difference in anything, it was probably like 3 or 4 months before I saw anything noticeable. And it wasn't anything dramatic, but I don't know, it just takes so long. I mean, the numbers look good. I had lost a little weight, and I know I was going into where I don't know. It's just, it's hard to do. I told my daughter, I said, I'm so, so proud of you for looking at fitness and health and stuff like that in your 20s, because that's the time when your metabolism and all of those things are set for how you're going to be in your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. What you do then sets everything for you. Before you have kids, before you get married, before life really begins to start lifing, you have the opportunity to set yourself up with the best and be in the best shape you can possibly be in. Now, things are going to happen, as you get older and stuff like that. But if your foundation is good, your bounce back is going to be just as good. And so I didn't care about health or fitness or wanting to do better or all of that until I was in my early 30s. I think that's when it just started to click for me. the doctors was just like, okay, you know your mom's diabetic. She has heart problems. She has high blood pressure. All of these things are happening. You are morbidly obese. It's time for you to do something and time to do something right now. If you don't do something, the next time you come back, we're going to be talking insulin. We're going to be talking blood pressure medication and all of that sort of stuff. And that's kind of when uh, early 30s, early to mid 30s, it started to kick in how important getting up and just moving is. Not the gym, but just getting up and moving, doing something. And so that's when it kicked in for me. So for her to be, yeah, 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 that's my daughter. She's the kombucha person, the kefir person, the kimchi person. And all of those things, she's the green tea person, which I'm a green tea person too. But all of those wonderful things that are good for detoxification and stuff like that, they help. And I try them, but they're acidic and kind of on the spicy side. And I don't tolerate them well. I still try them in here and there in bites, and I'm trying to adjust myself to them because I know how good they are. Fermented foods are excellent for your gut. They're excellent for detoxification and stuff like that. And so, yeah, that helps a whole lot. But yeah, I'm glad she's getting a hold to what she needs to do. Yeah, mid 30s, early 40s, stuff like that. I really started to really look at, really get to where I was wanting to be. And I was good. I was morbidly obese. And I got on Weight Watchers, started walking and being serious and really watching what I was putting in my mouth and questioning why I was putting it in my mouth. And I came down, I lost over 100 pounds. And from then until now, I've picked up probably about 30. And that's been 20 some years ago, almost 30 years ago. So, yeah. And my downfall really started in 2020. When I left the gym and I couldn't go back to the gym for a while, that was a long enough break for me. But I had been doing what I was supposed to be doing all the way up till then. But that was a long enough break for me to break concentration, I guess. And I'm just praying to get that concentration back. I know what to do. I just got a bad case of the don't wanters. Or do it, but go through the motions. And both of those things count. I mean, consistency counts. Being faithful and committed counts. But your heart posture and your attitude counts too. Those things count just as much as commitment and consistency count. When all of those things are aligned and you are committed, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. And I know when one of those things are off. And yeah, the heart posture is off. But once I get that and I get back on the routine that I know I'm supposed to get on, look out. Nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing is gonna stop me. But I just decided to, yeah, 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 the metabolism needs to be boosted. And all of that tends to go up when you detox. And that's where I am from this week. Last week was horrendous. I ate horrendously. I went back in my childhood and grabbed junk and I ate horrendously. So I'm in the process of detoxification right now. and weight loss right now. So I just want to celebrate. This was a big old birthday, and so I did just that. But it's back on the block now, back on the square, back on the fight. You know, I watched my mom leave here with diabetes and congestive heart failure. So I know what's in my history. Though I don't claim it, I still have to be diligent about what I do for my body to take care of it. So, yeah, back on the block in November. But y'all, I appreciate everybody that came in. Y'all are our rock stars in my book. Y'all have peace this weekend. Do things that bring you joy and find a way to put a smile on your face. And if you can't put a smile on your own face, put a smile on somebody else's face. It'll do something for your heart that's always good. Y'all have a fantastic weekend, rock stars.